Is up, everyone? It's the East Coast bastard Mordred Nightwalker here. It's Wednesday, a little bit later than normal, but it's time for some motherfucking Wednesday Wicked. Now, I don't have any fancy music or any of that right now, but I do need to get this shared out to everybody. So bear with me one moment while I get this shared out to everyone. I appreciate it. Welcome to the show, Pete Wall and Brandon Cuevas. There we go. I think I got everything covered as I'm on my way back over here for sharing this out. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Much appreciated. We have all sorts of things going on. First thing we're going to open up with, as we saw on Sunday with the men, we have to decide a number one contender for our women's world title at Sacrifest. So just like the men, no difference here. We have a Speed Demon Battle Royal. And then, of course, you know, I did promise Caleb James he would have a championship caliber match today. But I don't want to ruin the surprise for him. Of course, we will have in a non-title match here. As you see in the chat, pillar to post, our current international champion. He'll be taking on a man who fell just short of that opportunity as he faces your boy Blaze McCoy. A lot of stuff underway. Let's get right down to it. Come on. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show, brother. Mrs. Utaker, welcome to the show. Of course, you are one of those that's going to be very interested in this bout going on right now. Definitely appreciate you making the time however you can to be here. Of course, Sacrifest, our biggest event of the year, later on this month on the 24th. Anarchy Gaming, welcome to the show. And god damn it, get out of my fucking ring, toots. You ain't getting a job. We go through this every fucking week. Quit following me around. Quit following my company around. Damn. But we will see, like I said, the winner of this Speed Demon Rumble will challenge our women's champion, Mad Cow, at Sacrifest. So we will see who drew number 1. And oh! A very bad luck draw here. Normally does very well. But opening up at number 1 is the mighty Minerva. Anarchy Gaming calling Ivy for the win. She did shock the world last time. Could we get a rematch? As you see Minerva making her way down to the ring. Showtime, Vernon Quinn, welcome to the show. I will make an announcement right now when it concerns these women. 3 of these women are also selected to compete in a triple threat match tonight to see who else will be challenging the Intercontinental Champion. If one of those 3 women win this battle royal, then we will hold a secondary match later to determine that spot for the Intercontinental. We will not have someone going for both women's major titles at the same time. Not happening. As you can already see, Pete and Jake already getting into it in there. Of course, they do have a date down the road for that international championship. Jake calling for any of the women for the Ministry of Mayhem to get the win here. But as we await to see the woman who drew number 2 in this event, and oh, at number 2, another woman that has had a championship opportunity, just did not cash in on it. But she is the daughter of Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Never ending legs. As I said, she did have an opportunity, the first opportunity actually, to challenge Mad Cow. Could not make the most of it, looking for a second chance here. She has already said on more than one occasion that she is the future of the women's division. But here we go, right away. Never Ending Legs scooping up Minerva. Trying to get her out quickly here. Minerva hanging onto that top rope. Trying to press her arms back to get a little bit of separation away from being eliminated. Finally slides out the back. Forearm across the shoulder blades to Never Ending Legs. Forearm to the face now. Just series of strikes back and forth. The big time clothesline to cap it off. And like I said, this is Speed Demon rules. So the action will be fast in here. I don't know, 432, hello and welcome to the show. In at number 3, representing the Steel City Committee, Sunshine Marigold, going right after Never Ending Legs. And has her up right away here. Now working on, again, got her over, trying to kick her out of the ring there. My actual tag name is Mordrin02. And coming in at number 4, made her debut this past Sunday with a huge success. The Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. Meanwhile, Minerva and Never Ending Legs tossing out. Double team work there. Surprising to see them two work together here. But Sunshine can call it a night. And right away, the Minerva with that crucifix bomb. takes down Molly, goes right back to never-ending legs. Minerva has said on more than one occasion herself that she wants, her and Mad Cow are friends, but she wants that women's championship. Coming in at number 5, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mrs. Utaker. Minerva over the ropes, and Mrs. Utaker looking to take advantage right away, but Minerva fighting back. Sunshine in a bad position here. Molly looking to take it, or excuse me, not Sunshine, Never Any Legs. Molly looking to take advantage. I must not have had enough to drink yet. But meanwhile, Minerva with Mrs. Utaker up, just using those squat presses there. In at number 6, representing the Ministry of Mayhem as well, the Goddess of Pain. Bubs, welcome to the show, hon. Glad to see you could make it. Now Never Any Legs getting taken up there by Goddess, trying to hang on. Meanwhile, Minerva with another crucifix bomb on Molly, looking to take out the youngster. Never Any Legs fights off Goddess here as Mrs. Utaker pulls her way up as well. As you see, already someone else on the way down to the ring. At number 7, representing Salagia, my daughter, Cassie, Madam Red. And Goddess can call it a night, eliminated by her tag team partner. And Molly Shamrock out as well. Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. Mrs. Utaker now going to work on the knee of Never Ending Legs, while Minerva drops Cassie with that delayed suplex. The two women that started this contest are both still in there going strong with each other. Coming in at number 8, representing the Blackhearts, Amber Young. Jake, you might want to refresh there, brother. Now Cassie with that pullback neckbreaker on Minerva. Amber quickly dropped onto her backside there. Cassie and Mrs. Utaker, for a moment, the only women up. Now Mrs. Utaker going to work on Cassie. Amber's going to help. And Cassie can call it a night. Coming in at number 9 now. Already down to 4, and the first two women still involved here. But at number 9, we actually have Missy Canuck making her way in. Victor Mason, welcome to the show. Now Minerva, and Missy Canuck takes out Minerva. Goes for Never Ending Legs, but Never Ending Legs hangs on. Meanwhile, Mrs. Utaker takes out Amber Young. We're at the halfway point, and on her way down to the ring now, representing the Dynasty, my baby girl, Sophia. Sophia immediately going after Never Ending Legs. Meanwhile, Missy Canuck takes out Mrs. Utaker with that single leg drop kick. It's an action fast and furious here. Sophia goes to take out Legs. Never Ending Legs hangs on. But Mrs. Utaker can call it a night, eliminated by Missy Canuck there with that Hurricane Rana over the top rope. Now single arm monkey flip there by Sophia on Never Ending Legs, and now takes down Missy Canuck, fist and fire. And there's a code breaker right on Missy Canuck. And in at number 11, representing the Blackhearts, we have Roxanne Winters going in. Sophia now just sitting there measuring, not sure what she's measuring. But Missy Canuck, meanwhile, has Roxanne up and power bombs her to the floor. Missy Canuck now with that Japanese arm drag on Sophia. Now Sophia up Climbing to the crowd here, not a smart place to be in a battle royal on that middle turnbuckle, but never-ending legs. Just huge toss there. And Missy Canuck is out of here. And there's the wax job on Faith, who just made her way in. But immediately Sophia grabs her to take advantage, and there's that super kick, and this time never-ending legs cannot hold on. Now Sophia going to work on Faith with that modified backbreaker. The body is not meant to bend that way. Coming in at number 13, that Southern Sweetheart, Bubs. And there's my lovely wife, Missy Nightwalker. Glad to see you could make it here in the back, baby. I know we're still waiting on word from the doctor. Monstar Factory Wrestling as well as Raging Chaos, both of you welcome to the show. Bubs now hits Sophia with that neck breaker. And then huge spear onto Faith, just dropped her. But Faith coming back with that quick takeover. And Victor Mason beating the daylights out of Yella, it looks like. Welcome back, Jake Bagwell. Meanwhile, joining the fray, we have Shulky. Of course, also representing the Ministry of Mayhem here. And it looks like Shulky and Bubs are going to double team Faith, but Faith fighting her way out of it. Now Shulky goes for the kick on Sophia. But Sophia catches her and power bombs Shulky down. Huge show of strength there. But making her way into the ring, one of the Rage girls, the youngest, we have Lily Rage. And meanwhile, Sophia has Shulky up and takes her down with the All-Nighter. Of course, her version of the Brainbuster there. Now going right after Lily, but Lily rolls through, drop toe hold to take Sophia face first down. Now, of course, using that backbreaker. Meanwhile, women pulling themselves back up here. Shulky pairing off with Faith. Now sends Faith in, looking to get rid of Faith here. Shulky has her up in the corner. Meanwhile, Lily going to work on Bubs, and Ivy Pine has joined the fray. Lily now sending Sophia over the top. But Sophia hangs on and rolls her way back in. And Faith, though, was eliminated, can call it a night herself. Now Shulky going after Ivy Pine here. Lily teeing off with Bubs. And coming in at number 17, Jerica Page. Now it looks like Lily and Sophia teaming up here looking to get rid of Bubs, and they do. And Ivy, though, quick to throw Lily over. Sophia throwing forearm shots to try and knock Lily off, and she does. Now Ivy and Sophia teeing off. Meanwhile, Shulky fighting off Jerica here. Now Sophia throws Ivy in the corner, looking to get rid of Ivy. Shulky with that quick takedown and a kip up on Jerica here. Looks like she is setting Jerica up as well. And Ivy is out of here. Eliminated by Sophia as Jerica eats a Gamma Bomb. Now entering the ring, also representing the Dynasty. Another one of lovely daughters are Ava Marie. But Sophia was eliminated by Shulky at the same time. Now Jerica Page has Ava up on the shoulder. Ava slides out, clip to the back of the knee. And then catches Shulky coming in with another quick shot. Shulky and Ava trading shots here. Now Shulky takes her over that high back body drop. On her way down at number 19 is Susie the Elf. Shuki went after Ava, but Susie cut her off. Now Susie and Shuki pairing off, as is Ava and Jerica. Ava now getting Jerica up, looking to get rid of her. Elf tried to clothesline Shuki out, but Shuki held on. Jerica hanging on that bottom rope with everything she has, finally fights Ava away. Susie went for a spinning kick, but missed. Jerica takes Ava over with that fireman's carry. And now coming in at number 20, we have the Amazon, my sister, wrestling Mama. So one of these 5 women are going to Sacrifest to challenge Mad Cow. Who do you have? We have Ava Marie working on her aunt wrestling Mama in the corner. We have Shuki squaring off with Jerica Page, and looks like Elf trying to get in the mix here. Shuki now sent to the corner. Fighting her way out though a bit, but Susie counters. So Jerica reverses wrestling Mama, now trying to go to work on her as Ava's catching a breather. So we are down to, like I said, our final 5 here. Ava ducks under belly to back suplex there on Shuki. Meanwhile, Jerica in trouble. Wrestling Mama looking to help Susie get rid of her. And Jerica can call it a night. And instantly Susie scooped up by Ava. Wrestling Mama just measuring She-Hulk, waiting for her to move. Susie slides out the back, quick forearm to the back of the shoulder blades. Wrestling Mama went for a drop kick on Ava, but misses. Ava with that rolling cutter there. Meanwhile, Shuki sends Elf into the corner, and Ava right away to go to pick the bones and try and get rid of Susie here. Not able to do so. Now Shuki grabbing Ava, sets her up against the ropes. And Ava has been eliminated by that huge clothesline by Shuki. Now Susie put in the corner by Shuki. And another massive clothesline eliminating Susie. Shuki going after anything that moves right now. Has Wrestling Mama up. And there's the Gamma Bomb. Shuki is on a mission here, ladies and gentlemen. Picks Mama up and immediately, but Mama floats from behind, shoves Shuki away, looking for a little separation. But immediately, Shuki right back on her. Sends her against the ropes. Wrestling Mama trying to hang on to everything she can. But not enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new #1 contender for the Women's Heavyweight Championship, Shuki. Big time win by Shuki there. I know Shuki has been looking to get back on the winning track. Things didn't go exactly how she wanted. A couple weeks ago, Jerica took advantage of a situation to get a pinfall that a lot of people thought Shuki was going to dominate. But Shuki coming back when it matters and winning the Battle Royal, so she has punched her ticket. You're not going to WrestleMania, hun, but you are going to Sacrifest. And that's a hell of a lot better. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we have a #1 contender for Mad Cow. But it's time to get to the rest of the show here. As you can see here, our opening match. we've got Brandon Ace going up against the D-Train here. Of course, Brandon Ace has commented to me things have not gone the way he's wanted, and he's been a bit upset. He wanted a chance to prove himself. And I know the D-Train's always down for a fight. So who do you got in the chat for this one? Place your bets. It's like Jake Bagwell here going with D-Train. Mrs. U Taker going as well. Well, there was no stipulations on it here, Rage. But here we go, down to ringside for this opening contest. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, representing Baltimore's finest, weighing in at 218 pounds, Brandon Ace. As I mentioned, Brandon Ace did speak to me, said he wanted more of an opportunity to prove himself. So he will get that opportunity tonight. We will see if he can make a better effort on than the rest of his Baltimore's finest teammates. Of course, losing last week in the tag title qualifiers. Brandon, like he was going to try to show off for the crowd and then decided against it. Jake already saying it's a foregone conclusion here. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 364 pounds. He's known around the world as that big old ball of sexy. It's the D-Train. I know both of these men are hungry for a win. They both want to start getting themselves into title discussion. So they will both have an opportunity here. D-Train all fired up. You can see, just looking at him there, he is ready to go. The crowd behind him. Referee calls for the bell, and we are underway. Brandon Ace with a quick charging knee strike. D-Train rolls out of the way of that kick, though. Waist lock, but Brandon Ace fighting his way out of it with those reverse elbows. D-Train now snapmare takeover on Brandon. Kick between the shoulder blades. Another kick between the shoulder blades, just going to work on him. Make it 3 of them. Brandon Ace finally getting up and just walks right into a huge right hand. D-Train's just teeing off on him. Now throwing him over the top rope to the floor. Following him out, of course, here in Sacrifice, no count out, no disqualification. D-Train deciding not to take advantage of that, throws Brandon right back in the ring. But Brandon with a quick clothesline over the top rope. Looking to press the advantage, following D-Train. D-Train out here to the floor, stomped to the knee, now forearm to the face. And it didn't even faze the big man, who just teed off on Brandon again. Now Brandon pulling him up, huge right hand strikes, dropping Brandon down to a knee, and again. But Brandon sends D-Train into the steps. Showtime Vernon Quinn calling D-Train for the win here. But again, Brandon Ace sending D-Train back into those steel steps. Now has him hooked, swinging neckbreaker on the floor. Now stomp to the face of D-Train here. Picking him up, but D-Train throwing him over with that shoulder throw. Now scooping Brandon Ace up, but Brandon Ace with a quick kick to the stomach to get out of it. Bill Haight, welcome to the show. Now Brandon Ace goes for a kick, but D-Train catches him, takes him over with that dragon screw leg whip. Now shot right across the back and shoulder blades. Now big time right hand right between the eyes. Again picking up Brandon Ace. Now bringing him over. Throws him back in the ring here. But he's not going to leave him there. Lifts him up. Drives him chest first on the apron. Now follows him back in. Looks like he is setting up Brandon Ace here. Has him up. Hooks him up, and there's the train wreck. Into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Brandon Ace there. D-Train a little upset, figured he had him there. Now big time elbow drop right across the chest of Brandon Ace. Bringing him up, but Brandon Ace with a quick shoulder tackle. Now looking to follow up here. Big time shot. Make it a pair of them. D-Train reverses that Irish whip. But Brandon Ace with a face breaker there. Now picking D-Train up. And holy shit, has the big man up and brings him down on the top of his head. Huge show of strength by Brandon Ace. Now hooking up D-Train, brings him up again. Inverted pile driver. Now pulling D-Train away from the ropes, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5, D-Train kicks out. Brandon Ace beside himself, now calling that this is over. Now just throwing shots there and bust D-Train open. So ladies and gentlemen, our opening match today, we have blood already. Now big elbow drop off the top on the D-Train, looking to open that cut up even more. Handspring into an enziguri there by Brandon. And again, he's got D-Train up. And face first back to the mat. D-Train rolls out of the way now. Grabs Brandon Ace, sending him over to the corner. Brandon moves. D-Train crashes into the turnbuckles on his own. Now Brandon Ace throws D-Train out to the floor. Looking to pick D-Train up, but D-Train just kicks him off there. Now D-Train has him up. Now bringing him back to the apron, face first. Went for some repeated shots, but Brandon Ace now firing back shots of his own. Counter for counter between these two guys here. D-Train has him up, drops him on the apron, chest first. Now bringing him up again, looking to press the advantage. Now D-Train making his way back in finally there. Thought he was going to try something from the top for some reason. Big kick to the gut, but standing switch by Brandon Ace from that waistlock. Now hooking D-Train up again. And another reverse driver. Again, pulling D-Train back towards that middle of the ring. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the opening contest, Brandon Ace! I mean, D-Train had all going his way to open this. But Brandon Ace fought his way back, busted D-Train open. It took a pair of those inverted pile drivers, but finally you see they're the first one kicked out. But here you see the second one, this time enough to put him down. So congratulations to Brandon Ace, getting his group back in the win column here. Bill Haight calling for someone to get Brandon Ace drug tested. Brandon Ace already denying the allegation. So congratulations again to Brandon Ace as we move on to our next contest. So we have a tag team war here. Of course, on the left, we have the Sexy Nerds, Adam Guerin and Dustin Murray. And then on the right, we have the Steel City Committee and the Shmoo and Tyson Parker. American Berserk, also known as War, the current defending champion. Welcome to the show. So this tag team event, who do you guys have in the chat? Place your bets now. Of course, this Sunday we will have a three-way dance to determine who goes to Sacrifest. The winner of this contest will join Shamrocks and Shenanigans and the Plaguebringers to see who will advance. Where's my beer, damn it? I know both these tag teams. Jake Bagwell calling for the Sexy Nerds for the win. I know both of them want to be in that position to challenge our current champions, Omar Wolf and Bastige. So here we go down to ringside. Of course, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring now, representing the Sexy Nerds, total combined weight 494 pounds, Adam Guerin, Dustin Murray, collectively also going by the Sexy Nerds. Oh, Caleb, of course you're booked. I told you I had a special match for you tonight to make sure you're ready for our encounter at Sacrifest. So you have a championship caliber match tonight. You'll just have to wait and see what it is. Non-title, of course. As you see, both Guerin and Murray lighten up the crowd here. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents in this tag team contest. Total combined weight of 622 pounds. We have the Tenacious One Tyson Parker. We have the Human Sasquatch Shmoo. The Steel City Committee. So both these gentlemen, of course, being now joined by Sunshine Marigold and Blaze McCoy, looking to make their impact here. Oh no, trust me, Caleb. You're not going into Sacrifest as a champion. And since you finally got what you asked for and you're going to step in there against me at Sacrifest, you may be lucky to walk out of Sacrifest. But here we go. Ref calls for the bell. Adam Guerin and the Shmoo starting off. And right away the Shmoo tossing Guerin aside. Guerin ducks out of the way there at that point. The Shmoo will definitely have the power advantage in terms of just raw bulk. But Adam Guerin, definitely one of the pound-for-pound strongest men on the roster. Can suplex you from anywhere there at all. As you see, pick up powerbomb to the apron by Adam Guerin. Taking advantage of the no disqualification rule, going right after Shmoo with the bat. Shmoo able to avoid the contact here, though, has Guerin up. Delay on that butterfly lift, and now drops him back first, his back of his legs across that ball bat on the floor. Now huge kick to the stomach, I should say. But Adam Guerin floats behind, takes him down with a neck breaker. Chance, welcome to the show. As we see Adam Guerin leading the Shmoo around, but the Shmoo finally fighting his way out with those reverse elbows. And a big-time headbutt to Guerin. And now the Shmoo tearing apart the table. I think the big man's already upset. Both men swinging a miss. Got Bombs, welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Saw him earlier, Yellow, but I've not seen Yellow earlier there, son, but I have not seen him since. Now Adam Guerin, after throwing the Shmoo into the ring post now, looking to get the advantage back. Getting the Shmoo up, like I said, but the Shmoo fighting back. But the fact he was even able to lift the big man should tell you something of the power of Adam Guerin. Now Adam Guerin full mount there, just teeing off with those right hands and forearms. And he busts the Shmoo open, it looks like. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have blood. 2 for 2. I appreciate it there, X-Fail. Definitely hope to see you come around a lot more often. Always enjoy everyone that makes it here for the shows. As Adam Guerin going right after the Shmoo, looking to press the advantage. Kick to the gut. Brings him up, and Spartanplex drops the big man. Like I said, pound for pound, Adam Guerin, one of the strongest men on the roster. Has the Shmoo in the corner now, putting the boots to him. Actually, X-Fail, this is all AI controlled. As we see the quick tag into Dustin Murray, who throws a couple of boot shots, tags out to Adam Guerin. And again, just quick tag work. In basement drop kick to the Shmoo. Now in for the cover. But right away, Tyson Parker in to break it up. And he's going to pay for it as Adam Guerin throws him to the floor. Elite Extreme Women, better known as Susie the Elf, welcome to the show. Now the Shmoo throws Dustin Murray into the corner and a big splash across the back of the neck. And now he's got Murray goozled. Now pulling Murray there out. What has he got in mind here? And the Shmoo with that modified torture rack. Can Dustin Murray hang on? He is nowhere close to the ropes. But firing back those reverse elbows to the mouth of Shmoo. I know the Shmoo loves to eat, but I don't think he liked the taste of those. Does catch the leg of Murray. Now kick to the gut as well. Sends Murray over into the corner. Has him set up. Buckle bomb on Murray. But Murray, Shmoo was going to go for that big bear hug. But Murray with a clap of the ears and then clotheslines your Shmoo over. Now Murray looking to fly. He is the Prince of Parkour. From the bottom to from the top to the bottom, but he walked right into a huge right hand to the Shmoo. But now taken over. Quick head scissor there by Murray. That's what Murray has to do to be successful, is hit and move combat here. If he gets into a slugfest with Shmoo, it will be over. Now the Shmoo just dragging him around the ring by his leg and tossing him. Now big time clothesline by the Shmoo, make it 2. Now sends him into the corner. Big time splash. Massive cross body by the big man. Now throws Murray into the corner, looking to make the tag to Tyson Parker, and he does. Double team offense coming up as Murray tastes the boot. Now Murray, though, fighting away from Parker and clotheslines him into the corner, just sandwiching him there. Now putting the boots to him. Parker finally catching that boot. Drives Murray face first, and now Parker getting fired up. But Dustin Murray with the quick hot tag, and Adam Guerin goes for the spear but gets countered by Parker. Now Parker has him up, fireman carry. Protect your neck, bringing Guerin down. Into the cover, 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Adam Guerin here. 2-on-1 advantage for the committee right now. This is their opportunity to take advantage. And Parker looking to do just that as he's warming up the crowd. And he goes for the kick of destiny, but Guerin ducks under. Parker, though, floats over with a quick DDT. Shoots the half into the cover. 1, and only a 1 count. Guerin kicks out as Murray makes his way back up. Adam Guerin suplexing Parker into the turnbuckles there, but not done. Pops the hips and brings him over. Going for a third now. Fisherman suplex into a bridge, but right into the ropes as well. Now brings him up. And a seated senton out of the powerbomb by Murray into the cover. The Shmoo right away breaks it up, and Adam Guerin's pissed off at the ref. Tosses the referee face first to the ground. Cassie, Madam Red, my daughter, welcome to the show. Thank you very much, XFL. I appreciate it. Now Dustin Murray measuring up Tyson Parker here. Kick to the gut. Has him hooked. And spikes him down with a DDT. Leg hooked into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2.5, if not more. Parker gets the shoulder up. Murray rolls through again. 1, and only a 1 count that time. Shmoo looking to come in. Now Murray gets counter thrown into there. Parker now setting him up. Middle rope bulldog by the Tenacious One, and again getting all fired up for the crowd. Now sends Murray over to the neutral corner. Murray reverses. Double knees though. Drop kick off the middle turnbuckle. Parker getting rolling here. Big time forearm splash to the corner, putting Murray down. Now thrown into the ropes here, but counter from the corner there. Parker not going to get caught in the Sexy Nerd's corner. Sends Murray over to the committee's corner, makes the tag into the Shmoo. Oh my God. Holy shit, the big man with the shoulder block from the top. Went for a military press to finish off Murray. Murray counters with a DDT. Might have saved his life. Now measuring up Shmoo. Kick to the gut. And there's that leaping DDT again into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. And just for insult to injury, Adam Guerin with a throwing suplex there on Parker. Impressive display by both teams, and the Shmoo going aerial, showing how much this means to advance. But ladies and gentlemen, your winners advancing on to the triple threat this Sunday, the Sexy Nerds. Congratulations, gentlemen. Yes, I will definitely say this is not a PG show. It's not PG-13. It's definitely rated R, and depending on what my wife shows up in, it might be rated X. So you never know. As we are on our way to our next contest, we have a fatal four-way. Starting off from the left, we have Jack Bayou. Then moving over, we have Brandon Cuevas. Then we have Showtime Vernon Quinn. And on the far right, we have Mr. U-Taker. The winner of this match will garner a future title opportunity of my choosing. So who do you guys have in the chat? Place your bets. Oh, don't worry, X-Fail, trust me. You ain't got to worry about language here at all. I've probably said a lot worse just since I woke up this fucking morning. Monstar Factory calling for Vernon Quinn for the win here. X-Fail going with the guy with the skull face on. That would be Jack Bayou. It's like War going with Mr. U-Taker. Brandon Ace calling for anybody but Cuevas. So here we go, down to the ring. I wouldn't be going too far there, daughter. You are in the main event. But ladies and gentlemen, this fatal four-way contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds, Brandon Cuevas. Hey, easy there, Brandon. It's his first show here. He's got to learn who the folks are. Cut the kid some slack. I remember when you started coming around, you didn't even know who was who. I know all four of these men have stated to me on separate occasions that they are looking to get back into the scene. Of course, we saw last week Mr. Utaker did have an opportunity to put his name in the discussion, but not able to capitalize against Pete Wall. Hey, don't worry about it, X-Fail. Everyone here is in character in the chat. So they're all acting as their character. We have our moderators with our wrenches. If you step over the line, they'll let you know. But ladies and gentlemen, the next opponent on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, Showtime, Vernon Quinn. Cassie, he's not the one that has the match. You are. Susie the Elf calling for anybody but Vernon for the win. You see Quinn very focused here, has not been happy that they've not been able to capitalize with his tag team partner. But ladies and gentlemen, the third competitor in this match, he weighs in at 220 pounds, that voodoo witch doctor, Jack Bayou. House of Ghazi, welcome to the show. Sorry to hear that you're on a sick bed there, brother. X-Fail already saying Jack Bayou's his guy. And the final competitor in this fatal four-way contest, and I did see the comment about the ring there, X-Fail. Thank you, I appreciate it. On his way down to the ring, weighing in at 321 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mr. Utaker. Of course, you see it in the back there, his wife, Mrs. Utaker, calling for her man to go out there and whoop ass. Oh, yes, Chance, I have some big plans for Mr. Caleb James. Like I said, he challenged me for Sacrifest. I finally gave him his match. But I have to make sure that he's up to par to step in on our biggest show of the year. So tonight he will be facing a championship caliber opponent. Or match, I should say. Match is a better way to say it. he has a championship caliber match. Of course, non-title. But we're going to see just how tough the kid is. Because, hey, Caleb, as Mr. U-Taker makes his way in, there's one thing I forgot to tell you about our match at Sacrifest. It's non-sanctioned. As you see all four men in the ring, ref calls for the bell. Here we go. Right away, Cuevas taking down Bayou with a quick clothesline. Vernon Quinn playing cat and mouse with Mr. U-Taker. Coming off the ropes, drop kick to the shoulder of Mr. U-Taker. Jack Bayou now looking to get back on the track against Cuevas here. This is not an elimination match. First pinfall or submission wins the day. Now Brandon Cuevas going outside with Mr. U-Taker. Meanwhile, Jack Bayou with that big-time backbreaker on Cuevas. Said expect this match to be fast and furious. Now Vernon Quinn deadlifting Bayou up with a gut wrench. Takes him into a power bomb. Now stomp to the back of Bayou, going to work on the arm now as you see Mr. U-Taker and Showtime trading shots on the floor. Pinfall by Cuevas for a 1 count. But now Mr. U-Taker just tossing Showtime like a sack of trash for a minute. Now the two men trading shots again. As Cuevas just driving shot after shot into Bayou. Has him goozled. And a big-time choke slam on the Voodoo Witch Doctor. Now has the legs tied up, taking him over into a cloverleaf. Meanwhile, Showtime and Mr. U-Taker not even concerned, just more worried about beating on each other on the floor as Bayou powers out. Now Showtime with that leg drop on the apron onto Mr. U-Taker, almost a modified guillotine. Now going after Jack Bayou, reverse Rana. But now Cuevas grabs Showtime, brings him up. Showtime reverses with a knee to the head. Now sets Cuevas up, quick powerbomb, folds him over. 1, 2, and no, that is it. And this is elimination. I apologize. Brandon Cuevas has been eliminated. I did not remember that I set this for elimination. I must have had a couple too many drinks here. Meanwhile, Mr. U-Taker folding the arms over, but Jack Bayou breaks up the pin on Showtime. Bayou with a big kick to the face of Showtime. Mr. U-Taker with a huge clothesline to Bayou. Little upset that he broke up that pin. And now headbutt to Showtime. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have more blood. As Showtime's been busted open though, but looking to go back to the top here on Mr. U-Taker. Changes his mind. Mr. U-Taker with a double leg now and just shot after shot to the open wound there on Quinn, trying to bust him open more. But Bayou slides in with a quick kick to Mr. U-Taker. Susie putting a bounty of 10 grand on whoever takes out Vernon. Now Bayou with a quick suplex. Pops the hips, goes with a second. Bringing him up, fisherman suplex with a bridge. Vernon Quinn's the guy in the white there, X-Fail. The guy that just rolled to the floor. As Mr. U-Taker eats those boots there from Jack Bayou. And now short-range DDT onto Mr. U-Taker. Head scissor there by Jack Bayou. Looks like more on the arm than the head, though. Of course, you see Mrs. Utaker calling for her man here. Bayou not able to get the submission on Mr. Utaker. Now trading off. Showtime with Vernon Quinn with that counter shot. Now has him up. Hot shots Bayou on the top rope. Now Quinn going up top. Huge 054 onto Bayou into the cover. Right away lets it go though. And Mr. Utaker takes his head off. Now throws Showtime over the top rope to the floor. Looks like he's going to follow him out here. But Quinn stops the punch, comes back with one of his own, goes for a spinning kick, but gets caught and hit with a backbreaker by Mr. Utaker. Jack Bayou now joining them both on the floor here. Showtime Vernon Quinn sends Bayou back in the ring, but Mr. Utaker just tees off, series of right hands to the jaw. Quinn rolls through, drop toe hold on Mr. Utaker, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have more blood in this match alone. Now Mr. Utaker was setting him up, but Bayou took advantage, one, and only a 2 count quick kick out. Now Bayou going after Showtime. Hot shots him on the top rope. Pick Showtime up here. And Mr. Utaker took advantage of the exposed midsection of Bayou and just drilled him with it. Now, quick kick there on Mr. Utaker. Showtime sending him off the ropes. Cross-body double axe handle. Mr. Utaker rolls through. Both men bleeding like stuck pigs here. Quick enziguri by Showtime, but Mr. Utaker sits right up and takes his head off with a huge clothesline. And there's the Dragon Sleeper on Showtime. Can Showtime hang on? And Bayou interrupts the submission. Sends Mr. Utaker to the floor, but Showtime comes up with a jawbreaker. Not sure of the logic there by Jack Bayou. Catches Showtime coming in, though. But Showtime looking to fight his way back up from the ground. Now Showtime and Bayou both trading shots. Now Mr. Utaker back in the mix. Series of strikes by Bayou, capping off the knee strike. Sending Quinn to the floor now. Bayou up on top. Measuring Quinn. From the top to the bottom, but he gets caught double knees with a code breaker out of the air. Showtime, Vernon Quinn looking to make a statement. But now he's getting double teamed by both men here. Now Bayou thrown back in the ring after taking Showtime's head off. Mr. Utaker drives him chest first. Steps back in now, going to work on Bayou here. Both legs scissored. Pulls back on the arms and drives him face first. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood again. All three men bleeding for the chance for a shot at a title. Now Showtime with a half crab, middle of the ring on Mr. Utaker. Nowhere for Mr. Utaker to go. Mr. Utaker finally does not submit. Quinn lets go of the hold. As Bayou now picks up Showtime. Just for Mr. Utaker to knock him back down. Now Bayou going after Mr. Utaker. Has him up, Drapes him over, face first driver into a cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 by Mr. Utaker. Now Quinn back up, going out, but gets caught, and a big-time spear there by Jack Bayou. Quinn fighting his way back out again. But now Mr. Utaker has Bayou up and plants him with the tombstone into the cover. 1, 2, and no! At 2 7/8. Holy shit! Now Showtime gets dropped on his own, arms crossed into a cover. But legs under the rope there. Bad positioning there for Showtime. Now wait a minute. Snap suplex by Bayou on Mr. Utaker. Pops the hips. Make it a pair. Fisherman suplex with a bridge, but Mr. Utaker able to get his leg under the ropes. Now a series of strikes by Bayou caps it off with a big knee strike to the face of Showtime. Now picking up Mr. Utaker, but Mr. Utaker with that quick elbow to the stomach and then a big boot to the face of Bayou. All three of these men blood pouring just for the chance to be in a same match for a title. They don't even know what title yet. Now Mr. Utaker, though, has Bayou up. No, Bayou reverses and hits Utaker with a tombstone of his own. Now picks Utaker up. Big chop across the open cut there. Was measuring Utaker, but Showtime back in the mix. Eats a knee for his effort. Mr. Utaker, though, throws Bayou to the floor. And now the big man's gonna fly, it looks like. Showtime picks him up. And a big-time clothesline. Did not really get the mark on Bayou, though. Showtime now picks up Bayou, but Bayou with a big knee lift. But then Mr. Utaker cuts him down with a big boot. Now Mr. Utaker rolling Bayou into the ring now. Setting him up, driving him chest first into the apron. Showtime now pulling Bayou away from the ropes. But Mr. Utaker back in. Jack Bayou rolls to the floor as Thesz pressing right hands by Mr. Utaker. Elfie now offering him both 10 grand. And no, at 2 7/8 again, Showtime kicks out. Counters Mr. Utaker with a dragon screw leg whip. Now Showtime up to the top. Getting him set. 0-5-4 on Mr. Utaker. Into a cover. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Utaker has been eliminated. So we are down to 2. Pop-up drop kick there by Vernon Quinn. Now pulling Jack Bayou up, sends Bayou into the corner. Bayou reverses. Showtime counters with his own fireman's carry. Now sends Bayou into the corner. As you can see, the blood pouring from all three men in this. Everyone a bloody mess. Showtime reverses Bayou. Bayou counters back. Big time chop across the chest and a return from Showtime. Both these men trading shot after shot. Kick to the ribs and a DDT by Bayou. Now measuring Showtime here. Hooks him up. Snap suplex. Pops the hips. Make it a pair. And as we saw earlier, third time's a charm. Leg hooked, but the free leg under the rope. Now, Quinn with a kick to the face. Snap Hurricane Rana there on Jack Bayou. Pulling Bayou away from the ropes. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 by Jack Bayou. Now kick between the shoulder blades. Quinn trying to put it on here. Follows up with that leg drop. Picks up, Bayou. Sends him into the corner. Bayou comes back swinging again. STO takedown after that elbow. Now stomp right to the open cut there. And another big chop to the head. Now Bayou measuring Quinn here. We saw it earlier. We're seeing it again. There's that suplex. Of course, there's the second. Fisherman suplex and hook, but again, bad positioning on that last suplex. Quinn now European uppercut. Sends him into the corner. But again, Bayou fighting his way out. Sends Showtime over to the apron. Brings him back in the hard way. Now brings him up. Quinn into the corner, but Quinn rolls out of the way. Bayou crashes and burns shoulder first. Now drop down drop kick. Now Quinn, another breath of life here, up to the top. And goes for the frog splash, but eats the knees of Bayou. Bayou now setting him up, but no, Quinn reverses Northern Lights. Now kick to the arm. Now going to work on the other arm, maybe trying to take away that fisherman suplex. Now hooks him up. Reverse suplex to DDT combination. Now has that modified camel clutch. Middle of the ring here. Can Bayou hold on or will he have to tap? No, Bayou refusing to give up as the blood's pouring out. But Quinn now going back up top here. 054 connects again into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in a hellacious fatal four-way here. He has received himself a future title opportunity. Showtime! Vernon Quinn! Fantastic match by everyone involved. So everybody willing to bleed for this opportunity. As you can see, the blood all across the face and the chest of Vernon Quinn here. So I will announce it right now. Next Wednesday on Wicked, Vernon Quinn will go one-on-one with the Pay the Price champion, Jake Bagwell, for the title. So congratulations to Vernon Quinn. And like I said, next week we will see if you can pay the price one more time and get some gold. Damn, that was a hell of a contest. I need another beer. Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen. as I mentioned, Caleb James, I hope you're ready. Because as I said, you have a championship caliber match. I just forgot to mention your championship caliber match is against the current tag team champions. So, good luck, kid. You know, I hope you truly are unbreakable, because I would hate for anything to happen to you before your match against me at Sacrifest. So who do you have in the chat, guys? Place your bets. Oh, and by the way there, fellas, this is Elimination Rules. X-Fail going with Caleb. I mean, I've seen stranger things in my time in the business. But to beat the World Tag Team Champions in a handicap match, on his way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he says he is unbreakable. Weighing in at 224 pounds, Caleb James. As I said, Caleb James made the mistake of challenging me on my show at my biggest pay-per-view. And he hounded me enough that I finally gave him his wish. If he can make it to Sacrifest at the end of the month. Because, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this elimination match, or his opponents, welcome back, Pillar to Post. You're just in time to see Caleb's championship caliber match. So we're going to have Caleb James in an elimination match. But on the way down to the ring now, his opponents, weighing in at a combined weight of 585 pounds. They are the dominating duo tag team champions. First, Omar Wolf, his partner, the Bastage, collectively known as the Bastard and the Cunt. I mean, I told Caleb I need to make sure he's ready for his match against me at Sacrifest. So in order for me to make sure that he's ready, I had to give him some championship caliber competition. Yes, X-Fail, he is facing the current tag team champions in an elimination match. I mean, I made it kind of fair. They have to tag in and out. But Caleb coming right away with a quick knee strike and a quick kick as well. Omar rolls his way back up. Rolls the dice on Caleb. Now picking him back up here. Caleb fighting back. Quick kick to the gut. And another bicycle kick right to the jaw of Omar. Now has Omar up here. Deadlift into a powerbomb. Now Omar, though, coming back. Arm wringer. Snapping the arm across the shoulders. Now sends Caleb over to his corner. Tag into the Bastage. Backbreaker by Omar and a diving knee drop by the Bastage onto Caleb. Caleb now looking to come back with a shoulder block. Now picking up the Bastage. Sends him over to his corner. Somersault kick there and then throws the Bastage out, going up top. And a top rope drop kick by Caleb. I mean, normally this would be where he'd make a tag, but he doesn't have anyone to tag. You know, super kick by Caleb puts down the Bastage. And another bicycle kick to the jaw. I mean, I'll give the champs credit. They're letting Caleb get all of his offense in and make it a good show. Now covered by Caleb. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. And Omar was already on his way in. And Caleb makes him pay for it with another bicycle kick. But Omar takes him down with a shoulder tackle. I mean, I hope the tag champs don't injure Caleb too bad. I mean, I would hate for him to have to miss his match at Sacrifest. It would be such a travesty. Samoan drop there by the Bastage. And now big time clothesline, make it a pair. Duck under by the Bastage and a running clothesline to cap it off on Caleb. Now hammerlock by the Bastage. Caleb with a quick elbow. And another bicycle kick. Now Caleb looking to go up top. Omar Wolf over there. The Bastage getting up. Big time elbow by Caleb. But the Bastage makes a tag. Maria Davis, hello and welcome to the show. Caleb with a quick cover. But Omar out at 2. Caleb rolls it into a Boston Crab and Omar grabs the rope. Hope you enjoy the show, Maria. Caleb now into the cover on Omar. 1, 2. Now Caleb looking to measure him up here. Knee strike. And then a neck breaker by Caleb on Omar. Quick forearm and a kip up. Now inverted atomic drop. Scoops Omar up. Slams him to the ground. Now Caleb picking up Omar, but Omar with a quick back body drop. Now picks Caleb up, and there's that cutter rolling him through into the Dragon Sleeper. Caleb with a quick reversal, though. Thank you very much, Maria. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Now Caleb rolling out after Omar here. Bastage watching on. Series of forearm shots onto Omar Wolf. But Omar comes back with a quick right hand. Caleb blocks him and retaliates of his own. Has a full Nelson, but Omar powering out of it. Nice hip throw to get out of it from Omar Wolf. Now taking Caleb over. And oh! Face first into the... And oh, again, face first into the ring post. And now drops him face first on the apron. Welcome back, I don't know 432. And thank you for saying that, Maria. I appreciate that. Meanwhile, we saw the Bastards get down and nail Caleb, and Caleb makes him pay for it, but took his eyes off the legal man for a moment. Now Caleb throwing Omar in. Forearm shot to the back. Now sends Omar into the post, and there's another one of those flipping kicks into Omar. Now off the turnbuckle, sliced bread into a cover. 1, 2. Don't you dare, ref. And Omar out at 2.5. Now putting the boots to Omar now. Looks like Caleb going up to the top. And a big body splash, but as you can see, he hurts himself when he does it. Now into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out again at 2. That ref better not hit 3, goddammit. Now Caleb with the reverb slam on Omar. Into the cover. 1, 2. And the Bastards taking out the ref because he might have forgot his job here. You better remember who signs his damn paychecks. There might be something shady going on with that ref. I may have to fire him. And there's another reverb slam by Caleb. Into the cover. 1, 2. And the Bastards breaks up the pin. Caleb nailing him with a spear. Now going back after Omar here. Omar with a quick shoulder tackle takedown. Now kick to the ribs on Caleb. Has the arm grapevine. And snapping the other one back. That'll dislocate a shoulder. I mean, but oh, there we go. Middle of the ring, Half Moon Torture Rack. Call for the bell, ref, already. And there we see it, plain as day. Caleb James taps out. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this contest, not suffering a single elimination, the current dominating duo tag team champions, the Bastard and the Cunt. So for as much as Caleb James wants to say he's ready for the main event, I give him a championship caliber match, and he can't seal the deal. There's a reason that right there is your current tag team champions. But we'll have to get medical staff to look over Caleb, though. I would hate to see that they didn't give him a clean bill of health and that he couldn't make it to Sacrifest. But ladies and gentlemen, I need you to give me one moment here, please. I do apologize. I will get the next match loading. What we have here is going to be a triple threat match. We saw one on Sunday. So we have, of course, Ivy Pine, the Mighty Minerva, and Jerica Page The winner will join the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship at Sacrifest. Who do you have in the chat? And I will be right back, folks. Hi, baby. Daddy's on air. What, baby? Oh, don't worry about that. Okay, baby. Like I said, Daddy couldn't answer. Daddy's on the air right now, okay? So I'll let you go back talking, okay, princess? Stephanie, Daddy. I'm gonna let you go so you can get on, so you can go talk to mommy, okay? Because Daddy's on the air, I can't answer. I love you. I am terribly sorry about that, folks. I had to speak with my medical staff before they evaluate Caleb, because he'll have to get evaluated here before he'll be cleared to compete. And I needed another beer. But here we go, down at ringside. Looks like a little bit of a mixed bag here for everybody. But ladies and gentlemen, the following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 243 pounds, the mighty Minerva. Of course, Minerva has made it clear she has every intention of getting back gold. She lost in the second round of the Intercontinental title tournament and has not forgotten that. So we will see, as you can see, Caleb getting tended to by the medical staff here. But ladies and gentlemen, the next opponent on her way down to the ring. Representing the Blackhearts, Ivy Pine. As you see, Chance already leading the charge. Ivy Pine, who has shocked the world before, can she do it again? And ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor in this contest, weighing in at 132 pounds, Jerica Page. Of course, Jerica Page, a veteran of Sacrifice, showed that the other week, getting a huge victory in a fatal four-way elimination match that helped punch her ticket here, countering the Gamma Bomb from Shulky. So one of these three women will be advancing to Sacrifest. Of course, the current Intercontinental Champion, Cougar Knight, we already know Jenna Rage is in the contest. And Jerica charged Minerva. Minerva took her head off for it. But now Ivy Pine with a quick snap suplex on Minerva. And then just an open hand slap to the face of Paige. And now going to work with those forearms. Paige finally comes back with a drop kick, but Minerva with a quick shot, but Paige counters back herself. And then clotheslines Minerva to the floor. Now Ivy up to the top real quick, but Jerica, again, as soon as she got down, took a nice takeover shot there. And now going to work here on Ivy, and Minerva with a spinning hammer shot. Ivy looking to pick the bones, and Minerva's not letting that happen. And now Minerva just presses her above her head. Military press into a European uppercut on Ivy as now Minerva going to work on Jerica. Now brings Jerica over, drapes her on the top rope, snaps her back to the middle of the ring. Into the cover, one. And only a one count. Jerica able to kick out very quickly here. Now Ivy making her way back into the ring. Gets Minerva from behind. Hurricane Rana takeover. Paige now up on the ropes there celebrating, and Ivy clipped her into the cover. One. And only a one count again. Now hard kick to the face of Jerica, but Ivy now eating the elbow. Minerva just teeing off on both women. Finally clotheslines Ivy over the top rope and goes back to Jerica. Now setting her up. Has her up in that crucifix bomb. And brings her down into a cover. 1, 2. And kick out there by Jerica. Alrighty, Pete, as well as Jake, thank you guys both for being here as much as you can. I appreciate it. Now Codebreaker into a cover. Now Jerica, though, Uranagi slam on Ivy into a cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Ivy. Minerva now making her way back up. Jerica with a hard kick to the spine of Ivy, but Ivy rolls through it. Sends Jerica into the corner. Now a huge takeover throw there, judo-style throw by Ivy. Now Ivy sends Minerva into the corner. And an open hand slap to the mouth of Minerva. That is not a maneuver I would recommend. Hell, I don't recommend a guy try that, much less somebody as small as Ivy. And that would be why, as Minerva just flattened her. Now brings her up, but right away went for the Tartarus rack, but right away there, Jericho had it scouted. Quick escape. Minerva now just throws her over the top rope, though, and slides out after her. Now Minerva sends Jericho back in, shoots the half into the cover. 1, 2. Jericho kicks out at 2. Ivy went to break up the pin, but missed. And oh, there is that huge right hand on Ivy, right to the mush. Now, series of rights and lefts. Big time discus clothesline about taking Ivy's head off. And immediately grabs Jericho, brings her up. Crucifix bomb. Ivy now trying to work her way, get up here. Minerva going for a cover. 1, 2. And this time Ivy able to break up the pin. But right away, Minerva with a quick arm throw on Jericho. Now kicks her in the gut, looking to lock her in here. Jericho escaped once. Into the Tartarus rack, and right away. But that is it. Ivy went to break it up, but unable to. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via submission, advancing on to the triple threat at Sacrifest, the mighty Minerva. Hard-hitting action by all 3 women, as you can see in the replays here. And here you see Jericho with that Uranagi slam. But at the end of the day, Minerva just proving to be too much for the women. So she will now advance. I can officially confirm the Intercontinental title match for Sacrifest. It will be the champion, Cougar Knight, versus this woman, Mighty Minerva, versus Jenna Rage. And yes, the title is on the line for sure. Sacrifest already shaping up to be an amazing event. Congratulations once again to Minerva. So in our next contest, we have the current international champion, Pete Wall, non-title event, but he will be taking on one of the men that tried to get an opportunity at his title, Blaze McCoy. So this is a non-title event, but of course if Blaze can knock off the champion, that definitely puts him in the discussion. So place your bets. Who do you have in the chat for this one? Yeah, very true, Chance. Ivy did not die, and like I said, all 3 women brought just hard-hitting action. Just the end of the day, Minerva with that Tartarus rack was refusing to let it go until she got a tap out. But as this is loading, I'm going to take a couple of minutes here. We have a lot of talent throughout the entire digital community. You can find a lot of these people on my front page. But I'm going to run through a list of them right now, and they bring you a huge variety of action. Of course, we have the ASWF on the Ultra Arcade channel, run by Adam Guerin and the Mighty Minerva that you just saw. Of course, we have Commonwealth Championship Wrestling streamed on Twitch and YouTube, run by Mark Caliber. As you see her in the chat, Elite Extreme Women Wrestling made its return yesterday, run by Susie the Elf. Of course, we have the House of Ghazi, who's been in the chat, bringing you the house party shows, the different variety of events through that. Of course, Lightning Strikes Wrestling, run by Cowboy John. We have my daughter, Cassie Madam Red. As you saw her in the chat, she brings you everything but wrestling. So some Friday the 13th, some Dead by Daylight, some Kingdom Hearts. Of course, Lockjaw Championship Wrestling, run by Caleb James. We have one of the gentlemen in our next match, Blaze McCoy, bringing you some LTD action later on tonight on the Blaze Radio Network. Of course, Maverick Championship Wrestling, run by the D-Train, who was also on one of our opening matches. We have Monstar Factory Wrestling. You see him right there in the chat. Run by Shooter Carnegie. They had a show earlier today before us. Of course, if you want to go back to 1989, then you got to check out MPW. See Mark Mayhem and Scuzz, the channel run by Bomb Pop Overdrive. Of course, also in the show earlier today, Platinum Dragon Wrestling, brought to you by Platinum Dragon Studios and Shifty, the Drunken Dragon Clown. Raging Chaos Wrestling, run by Frozen Rage, and you never know what you're going to get with them. It might be some wrestling, it might be some Friday, it might be some Final Fantasy, some Castlevania. The man's done it all. Of course, a brand new show getting ready to come to YouTube. Savage Warfare Wrestling, run by Mean Joey Green. You can find the channel under Dr. Anus Tickler. And no, I did not stutter. Of course, Anarchy Gaming, who's been in the show, bringing you Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling. Or he might bring you some other varieties, some Friday, some Dead by Daylight. You never know what he's going to have up his sleeves. TJ Toad under Chaju 22, bringing you all sorts of variety, whether it be some MMA, some NHL, some wrestling content. Of course, we saw him in the chat as well. Almar Wolf with UKWF and 3LW had a show earlier today as well. The Underground Circus, run by Wild Eyed Yeti. And Valkyries of Wrestling, run by Blade Charge. So check out all of these people. I said a lot of them are either in the chat here today, or if you look on my front page, you can see them on the right-hand side of my page. And if they're not, if I mention them and they're not on that right-hand side, just check my subscriber list. All great content. Check them all out. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here today, be sure to click that thumbs up. If you don't like what you're seeing, click the thumbs down. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what you want to see different. I'm not saying you're going to see it, but I'll take a look at it. And of course, if you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, click that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of when we go on the air. But ladies and gentlemen, I've taken up enough of your time. It's time to get back down to ringside for this monumental contest. Here we go. Of course, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 269 pounds, he is the Steel City Superman, ya boy, Blaze Whoa, what the fuck? Jake Bagwell, chair in hand, just drilled Blaze. Now putting the boots to him here. Of course, you saw earlier in the chat, Jake Bagwell is the #1 contender for that international championship, and he beat this man to do it. That match has not been announced as to when it's going to happen, but you can see Jake Bagwell commenting every chance he gets about it. And now Blaze has him up. Big time slam on the floor on Bagwell. Blaze now making his way into the ring. Jake following him. Jake is not who Blaze is facing. You see the referee waving it off. And oh, Blaze holding his knee there after that knee breaker. We need to get some help down there. Hey, yeah, get some people down there. Yeah, check. He's holding his knee. Check on his knee. Get him down there. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to take a minute because medical staff now helping Blaze McCoy. Checking on his leg. I'm guessing Bagwell, frustrated that he's not getting the match with Pete Wall yet, decided to take matters into his own hands. I mean, this could be a serious endeavor, folks. Oh my goodness. You know, I apologize. We're going to get to our main event here in just a minute as we're making sure staff getting Blaze McCoy to the back. Still favoring that knee pretty bad on there. You know, as Bagwell said, that's just a message. Hell of a message here. Jesus. And started to take away from the mood. Like I said, making sure Blaze McCoy's okay there. The way he held that knee when he went down. They have him in the back. The trainers and the staff are going to check on him. But in the meantime, we have a main event to get to. Each of these three tag teams won matches to advance to this point. The winning team in this elimination match will go on to Sacrifest to face our new tag team champions. So we have all the way on the left, we have the Divine Knights representing the Dynasty. In the middle, we do have the Deadly Desire representing Salagia. And on the far right, we have Hot Blooded, who are looking to put the entire women's division under their grip. So we're going to get to that match right now between these teams. Place your bets who you got. As you can see, Jake Bagwell, I know you're addressing to me, but I also want to point the rest of the locker room's attention to it. You see War in the chat cheering on, of course, his wife and his faction. Monstar calling with Cassie for the win, so rooting for, you know, the Deadly Desire here. Unless I'm sorry, I'm a little bit taken aback still. As I said, this is an elimination match, so whatever individual is left standing, or team, if both members are surviving, they will go on to Sacrifest. There's another beer here. Of course, my wife calling for our daughter and her tag team partner, or sister-in-law. But ladies and gentlemen, the following triple threat elimination tag team event is scheduled for one fall. On their way down to the ring first, representing Salagia at a total combined weight of 395 pounds, my daughter Cassie Madam Red, her tag team partner Faith, collectively known as Deadly Desire. So these two women with a huge victory to get in here. You can definitely see the Salagia symbol on the coat there. Both women loosening up, getting ready, but on their way down to the ring now, their first opponents at a total combined weight of 301 pounds. We have the team of Mad Cow, the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Women's Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Her tag team partner, she is the current Sacrifice Women's Pay the Price Champion, as well as the current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Cougar Knight. They are collectively known as Hot Blooded. And not even waiting for a moment, the third team already on their way down, representing the Dynasty at a total combined weight of 280 pounds, my daughter Sophia Nightwalker, her tag team partner Melody Divine, collectively known as the Divine Knights. So all 6 of these women looking to put everything out there, make sure their team is the one to advance. They all want those tag team titles. Of course, Mad Cow and Cougar have made it known that they want those titles because it's the only championships they don't hold in the women's division at this moment. So here we go. Ref calls for the bell, and we are underway. The two sisters of Cassie and Sophia squaring off. Meanwhile, Faith going right after Mad Cow. And Cougar going right after Melody. Fast and furious action. I will keep up as best I can. Big time clothesline by Sophia, taking both of them out of the ring. Faith throws Maddie out to the floor. Meanwhile, Cougar going to work on Melody. Mad Cow with that double knee lift to Faith. And another time again. Said action going like crazy here. Now Melody, though, taken back over. Step up drive-by kick onto the side of the face of Cougar. But Cassie fighting away from Sophia here. I said, all these women just going back and forth like crazy. Melody able to escape here. I'm trying to keep up as best I can, folks. These women are just tearing each other apart everywhere here. Cassie now shoots Sophia back in, but Melody with the quick knee lift counter. Cassie with the neck breaker on Sophia. Melody putting the boots to Cougar at the moment. Mad Cow with the swinging neck breaker on Faith on the floor. So huge event back and forth here. I said huge stakes in this contest as Cassie drives both knees into Sophia's back. Mad Cow throws Faith back in. Melody, though, lifting up, going for the suplex on Cougar. No, Cougar reverses with one of her own. Now it looks like Cougar, Cassie, and Sophia all trading off with each other here. Springboard splash kick there. Didn't really get the mark well. Now Cassie putting the boots to Sophia at the same time, though. Melody putting the boots to Cougar. Now Dragon Sleeper applied onto Cougar. And Mad Cow drop kicks the referee. Meanwhile, Faith has Mad Cow up in that modified backbreaker. Melody with an atomic drop onto Faith. Mad Cow with a kip up. Faith now, though, picks up Mad Cow. No, Mad Cow counters Hurricane Rana into a pinfall. Sophia, though, has a submission hold on Cassie. Faith finally sees it and breaks the hold. Cougar on the floor. And Faith with another huge backbreaker onto Sophia. Faith now going after Melody, scoops her up. Meanwhile, Cassie going after Mad Cow. Faith tosses Melody to the floor. Cassie with that modified neckbreaker into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! Cassie has just pinned the Sacrifice World Champion cleanly in the middle of the ring, leaving her partner on her own as Mad Cow has been eliminated. Sophia instantly going to work on Cougar, though. Cougar counters with the jawbreaker now. Cassie with that standing Seafire driver there. Meanwhile, Melody Divine on the floor working on Faith. Cougar now went for her, but it's almost like these two sisters are battling off as to who's going to go after Cougar. Cougar now taking advantage, though. Hammerlock slam on Cassie. Melody Divine, meanwhile, rolling the dice on the floor on Faith. Now Cassie setting up and looked like she was going to go for the long kiss goodnight, but Sophia kicked her in the jaw for it. Sophia now takes over Cougar. Now working on that arm. Normally we see Cougar go to work on the arm. Of course, this might be a little personal for Sophia. You know, as we know, my wife, her mom, Missy, on the injured reserve list right now after a match with Cougar. So this could be a little personal here. Meanwhile, Melody went for a stack-up cover there. Now rolls Faith into the Boston Crab. Sophia with a code breaker. And now, wait a minute. Setting up Cassie here. And around the world we go. Faith out to the floor as Melody going after. And the referee called a stoppage saying Cassie cannot continue. So right now, Hot-Blooded with one member left. The Deadly Desire with one member left as well. Divine Knights working, I was going to say working very well together until they just collided there. Sophia slid back in after Cougar, and Cougar went for probably going to be the LeBell lock. We know she loves to use it, but right away Melody breaks it up. But Faith grabbing Melody from behind with that trapezist claw. But instantly Cougar snatches up Faith. Drives her down face first. And Sophia taking advantage, clotheslines Cougar over the top rope. Now Melody squared off with Faith. Sophia squared off with those kicks now on Cougar. Big kick to the side of the head of Cougar by Sophia. Meanwhile, in the ring, Melody tying up Faith and driving both knees to the back as Cougar starts to come back on Sophia here. Has her up and takes her on the shoulder breaker. Faith now coming back on Melody Divine here. Melody rolling to the apron. Now Cougar throws Sophia in. Sophia immediately sits up and takes down Faith rights and lefts with a fury. As Melody takes out the ref. Now Faith on the ground as Cougar going to work on that arm of Sophia. We know Cougar loves that Cougar's hug submission hold. And speak of the devil, there it is, but the ref is down. Faith meanwhile with a backbreaker on Melody. Sophia finally escapes, but if the ref wasn't down, could that have been enough? Looked like Sophia was going to measure up Cougar there, but Faith got involved. And now Faith with the big spin on Cougar. Melody on the floor catching her breath. Sophia just watching. Instantly into the cover on Cougar. 1, 2, and kick out of 2.5 by Cougar. Now Sophia immediately rolls into that Dragon Sleeper submission on Cougar. And that is it. Cougar taps out. So Hot-Blooded has been eliminated. Now, unless something huge happens, a Deadly Desire in a 2-on-1 situation with the Divine Knights. And they are taking advantage of the numbers game here. But no, Faith with a kick to the stomach of Sophia. Sophia blocks that chop, though. And into a DDT on the floor. But Faith immediately sends Sophia back in, chases her in. Melody, though, quick to give chase. This is where the numbers game is going to work against Faith here. And as soon as she got an advantage on Sophia, Melody, they're immediate to stop it. Drive-by single leg kick to the jaw. Now pulling Faith away from the ropes. Melody now lifting up Faith, and there's that spinning heel kick to the jaw. Now Melody measuring Faith here. hooking her up and just snapped her over, and the ref says that it's over. Off that brainbuster, immediately the ref calls for the bell, and Faith is not moving. As soon as Faith's neck hit the ground, she went limp. So the ref immediately stops the match. So your winners and the new #1 contenders for the Ravishing Pair Tag Team Championships, Melody Divine, Sophia Nightwalker, the Divine Knights. Of course, you already see Missy congratulating the girls. Chance already blaming War for Cassie not winning. So some interesting developments there as well. But that was our main event, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for the time you spent here today. Whether you were here for 5 minutes, whether you're here and came back, whether you made it the whole show, whether you catch the replay or you're watching it on the PSN network. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to spend the time with me. As has been said, if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like what you saw, go ahead and hit that thumbs down. Let me know in the comments what you want to see different. I'm not saying you're going to see it, but I'll at least take a look. And if you're not already a member, click the subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss an episode. Again, thank you guys very much. Here after me is LTD with your boy Blaze McCoy. So be sure to check out his show as well. Tag Team Madness rolls on. But on that note, folks, if I don't see you beforehand, I'm going to catch you Sunday. But you guys have a good night. And peace out, fuckers.